Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. Woo! As we proceed to give you what you need.
Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
Welcome to Yellow Brick Road. I am Jordan, and today this is going to be a part one of Joe Rogan and Bari Weiss having a conversation. This is going to be the circumcision edition. But first, please consider donating to Devon's Journey to Recovery. The GoFundMe link is in the description box. Click the link, read the story, check out the other donations, and make a donation yourself. None of the money goes to us. It goes to charity, so please donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery. GoFundMe link in the description box. Alright. Shit, I forgot to rewind this. Whatever, we'll start here. So they're going to be talking about circumcision in this beginning parts, but I want to get to a certain point where Rogan says something very interesting, and that's what this video is mainly going to be about. So here we go. Circumcision.
Circumcision, you don't agree with that?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No,
You're cutting baby dicks?
I'm not like passionate about that. Are you?
Yeah, people lose their dicks. A lot of kids every year. Do you know children die from that?
They lose their dicks?
Yes, all the time. It's very common.
Really?
Yes. Like multiple children per year lose their penis from an unnecessary, antiquated operation where you cut off their dicks to make it look different.
Okay.
You're cutting skin off of their dick, and they wind up getting infected, and they lose their dicks. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens enough time where you go, well, this should never happen. This is a completely unnecessary operation. Robert Baker estimates 229 deaths per year from circumcision in the United States. Bollinger estimates that approximately 119 infant boys die from circumcision-related each year in the U.S., 1.3% of all male neonatal deaths from all causes. There are several case reports of death in the medical literature.
That's a lot of kids dying for something that sounds unnecessary, I guess. I don't know, honestly. I haven't looked at any of the science behind it or anything like that. But I'm sure there's people that do it for religious reasons as well. Whatever, right? If kids dying, you sort of stop and like, oh, maybe we should look at this thing. Or maybe just stop it completely until we figure it out. That would be something I would do. But, yeah. Good point by Rogan. Let's see where the real reason I'm making this video.
Yeah. It's not simple. You're cutting skin. Skin is an organ. You have an unnecessary, and I'm circumcised. You have an unnecessary operation that you're doing to an infant, and it's decorative. Mm-hmm. And I had a joke about it.
And you don't buy any of the studies about how it prevents STDs and...
No, I don't. Wash your dick.
I cannot believe we're talking about this.
We should be talking about it. Well, why not? Kids are dying. It's like, how many of them have to die before we say this is a ancient, ridiculous ritual?
And there it is. How many kids have to die because of this ancient, archaic ritual? It's like, that's what war sounds like to me, if you ask me. And I'm also sure that Rogan has had people sitting across from him that will sell these wars in which a lot more kids than 100 die. Yeah, like to this day. You know, you got Yemen and Venezuela and fucking Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan. All these wars were in this old, archaic, ancient fucking ritual of war. Right? There's people who even worship it. Some of them comment on our videos. They worship the idea of like war pushes the world forward. Seriously, those people exist. But back to Rogan. Like, did you not just have a Mike Baker sitting across from you? It's like, all right. I remember Joe saying something to another comic, Doug Stanhope, I believe, where he said, like, we were watching the Iraq War countdown. It was like the Super Bowl. It's like, yeah, that's because they're on TV selling it, right? They're selling it as the right thing to do. It's serious, but we're the good guys. Right? They're selling you like a movie narrative. Rogan has people sitting across from him that do the same thing, and there's zero pushback because they're friends. They're friends. That's how I think he looks at it. Why can't we all just get along? But at the same time, he's claiming to care about kids dying. That's why he should talk about circumcision. Yeah, why not talk about it? Kids die from this ancient, archaic ritual. It's like, that's what war is, Joe. That's what war is. It looks like a ritual to me, right? Everyone, we gather in Congress, we all vote for this, then we go do this. Or salute the troops no matter what. Or whatever. Or they're the bad guys. That seems to be a repeated narrative over and over again, to where like you'd probably call it a ritual. And it's as old as anything, right? Oh, dear God. The hypocrisy of this is incredible. Why aren't we talking about this? Kids are dying. Yeah, kids are dying in war too. You have someone sitting across from you who just told you about last podcast they had, right? Tulsi Gabbard is a Assad toady. So someone who will, instead of just going to war, will go over and talk to someone, right? She initially went to talk to the people there, and then got invited to talk to the president. And she's like, yeah, why not? With Dennis Kucinich, by the way. And you're letting the person across from you just smear her with no repercussions. Oh, there were repercussions, but outside of this mainstream bubble that you live in now, Joe Rogan. Someone just told you the New York Times sells war, right? Jimmy Dore was just on last week and told you about the New York Times selling war. That's why they suck. And then you have a New York Times journalist on your podcast, and you don't address it. Kids die there too, Joe. Holy shit. He's moving into some dangerous territory as he probably won't reach the levels of Steven Crowder and Tim Pool as far as just terrible, or TYT as like terrible fucking internet commentators or journalists or whatnot. Like, he might not reach that level, but shitty is still shitty. Alright, that's it for me. That's part one. There will be more. Yeah, subscribe if you like, comment, agree, disagree, tell me what you think. Don't forget to donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery GoFundMe link in the description box. With all that said, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.